Wish TV is your education station, and every month we're going to be highlighting local schools and their opportunities with the Morning Bell. This morning we're focused on a program to talk about its effect in helping local kids learn the dangers of substance abuse all in one day. Linda Gaggy, she is the Director of Special Projects at the Hope Academy and joins us on Daybreak to talk about their prevention program. So the question is who is best fit for this program and how does it all work?
So we're looking for middle school students who are struggling with using substances, so kind of that are experimenting. So research tells us that there's been an increase of about 40% of the number of sixth grade students who are experimenting with marijuana and alcohol. So we know that the need is out there. We're just trying to get those kids and get them into like a first-tier intervention program.
Why is it, 40%, that is a drastic change, and especially that young, what do they attribute it to?
I think access is a big part of it, and I think just kids are struggling with some mental health issues, and I think that this is something that they lean on to kind of help them cope with those things. So what we're trying to do is give them some different skills and strategies, some other coping skills that they can use rather than drugs and alcohol.
And I always say, if I grew up in this era with social media right now, I don't know how I would be different, because social media really ties into a lot of this as well. But why do you think there is a need so much for starting this now earlier? You said first it used to be high school kids. Why now earlier?
So it's really not now. So what we know from talking to our students at Hope Academy, the high school portion of it is that the onset of substance use is age 11 and 12. And that's been true for the last probably 5-10 years. And so what we're doing is just putting in a program to address that. We hear from our partners. We work with 25-30 different schools throughout the school year, high school students, and we hear from them that the need for middle school. They're like, what do you have for middle school? How can we help our kids? So this is a one-day program that meets on a Saturday, and we educate, we skill build, we talk about coping strategies, we work with the families so that they can also have the education and kind of help make better decisions. And again, skill build, coping strategies, education and communication.
One of the things is when I was in junior high, I did the DARE program. And a lot of kids, if you're a millennial and even Gen Xers, they remember the DARE program. And one of the things that people said is oh, well, while it did educate kids, it didn't keep kids from getting into drugs. Now there's others that say the opposite as well. But, what do you say to those critics that say, well, it's not going to stop, overdoses or kids getting involved in drugs?
Well, what we say is that this gives them kind of a platform, a starting point for that education, skill building, but then also putting together some resources for them within their own communities so that they can reach out to those resources should they need the next level intervention, as well as some mental health resources.
So now when is it, where is it at, and where can people go to find more information on it too?
So it's at the school on designated Saturdays, and so we do that based on demand. So our next Saturday is this coming up to meet, and they can go to our website, which I know you'll be sharing.
Absolutely.
And so there's information there on who they can contact.
All right, Linda Gaggy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. A great cause and a great project that you guys are working on. Really great to see that, and you will be able to see more on wishtv.com.